Well, the dollar has really begun an 8-year cycle, I believe, lower, which started at the end of 2016. So shortly after the election, it started to turn down. And we did have a brief bounce, in the spring of this year, but then has recently started to turn down again. So I'm of the opinion that the dollar actually does weaken more. So that would be beneficial likely to emerging markets and commodities. And I think the movement just specifically in the last week or two has been very important technically from my view, and so I look at the dollar versus a number of different developed and emerging market currencies, but it still looks like the dollar in the short run should move up, or I'm sorry, should move down, specifically against the euro and pound sterling and many of the other currencies. Yeah, gold has still been a very difficult trade. It's tough to embrace. I get asked this question quite a lot. Everybody says sentiment is so negative right now on gold and seasonality is so bullish, but yet gold can't work. It's simply stalled out really every time it's gone up towards 1210, 1215, it stalls out and starts to pull back again. So the trend right now is still pretty negative from the spring when gold peaked out right near 1370. And sold off to right near 1180. So it's going to be very important for treasury yields to start to turn down for the precious metals to work. I think that's a key part of the equation, is that not only does the dollar have to move lower, but also yields should pull back as well, and that would help gold substantially, and silver and really all metals. At this time, we know that heading into the FOMC meeting this week that yields have been on the steady incline. We've seen a rise in long-term rates, and so gold has been under pressure, and I think that likely continues until we see some evidence of yields starting to top out and pull back. And sentiment has gotten very bearish on treasuries, and most people unanimously think that yields have to go higher. So I don't think it's going to last too much longer, and I think that gold should potentially have a bounce in the month of October. It's been a very good month for gold seasonally, but right now I still think that's a little bit premature.